Hi everybody, it's Sharzad. I hope you guys are doing fabulous. Today I have an Ariana Grande inspired makeup tutorial. So if you're interested in getting this look, then just keep on watching the video. Hope you guys like it. Okay, starting with Smashbox primer for my skin. And what I really like about this primer, as I've mentioned before, it's just got a really cool kind of gel-like consistency and it just glides on my skin really smoothly. And I think it helps the makeup stay on longer, and I think it actually helps me not be so oily. As I've mentioned before and in other videos, I get a little oily. I don't know why, I can't help it. So yeah, primer is good at helping just control the oil, especially if you have an oil control primer, an oil control primer. Okay, for skin, I'm gonna use one of my favorite products. It's the Bare Minerals Original Formula Foundation. And like I've mentioned before, it's just like a powder, but it goes on really smooth and really great. And it's really buildable. So if you want like more coverage, you can just keep buffing it into your skin. So I am getting a little bit of product from the lid and this little fat brush, tapping out any excess and then just buffing it into my skin. Oh, and if you're wondering what color this is, it's medium beige. So now I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Finish concealer, and I really like this concealer because it just gives really good coverage, but I don't think it looks that cakey. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use a foundation brush like this one, and I'm gonna apply it under my eyes and around my nose and cover up any blemishes, scars, you know, just basically try and conceal my face. I'm also gonna add this concealer on my eyelids, and this is just gonna help even out my eyelids, skin tone, get rid of any of the like discoloration, any of the veins, and it's also gonna help the eyeshadow that I put on in a couple minutes like really pop. So it acts as like a base and like coverage. So for the brows, her brows are really like just bushy and beautiful and big and bold, and I'm just gonna try and fill mine in a little bit and make them a little bit like thicker and more prominent. So I'm gonna use my favorite. Are you guys getting sick of hearing about this? I just love this product so much. So I'm actually just gonna brush my brow hairs up, try and make them look a little bit thicker. And then fill them in a bit. And extend them. It's always good to follow the natural direction of the brow hair. Let's do some eyes. The eyes are really simple, clean, fresh, fun, bright, which I love. So I'm gonna add a little bit more base to my eyes. This is Smashbox Cream Shadow in Topaz. I'm gonna use my ring finger to apply it just on the lid because that's where I really want my shadow to pop. For the shadow, I'm grabbing my new NYX Suede Collection palette that I love, and a fluffy brush like this one. And for the first color, I'm gonna grab this really cool, like kind of burnt gold shade. And I'm just gonna dip my brush in there, tap out any excess, and then put it on my eyes. And I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna start like kind of in the middle, but I'm also gonna add a little bit to the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, now for the outer corners, it looks like the color kind of fades into like more of a coppery shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this color that's right next to it, the same fluffy brush, tap it in there, or swirl it in there, tap out any excess, and then kind of the outer corner of my eye, I'm just gonna like blend the two together and in swirly motions, kind of bring it up into the crease a little bit. Setting that aside, and now I'm gonna grab a basic black eye pencil. This one is from Makeup Forever, and what are you called? 1K. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rim my lower waterline and my upper waterline. And it looks like it's just a hint smudgy on the bottom, so don't worry about making it too perfect. And then, like I said, the upper waterline, and just doing a little on the outer corners as well. And I'm connecting the two waterlines. So connecting the top with the bottom to make it look just really sexy and dramatic. Now it's a very tough decision which mascara to use, but team, today I'm gonna go for Voluminous. Are you so surprised? I love Voluminous. So I'm actually just gonna apply this to the top. I'm gonna skip the bottom, something I rarely do, but today I'm shaking it up. Okay, several coats on the top. Go ahead, diving in. Okay, moving on to blush. I chose this color from Smashbox. It's called Regal, and it's kind of like if blush and bronzer sort of had a little baby. And I'm gonna use this guy from Gorgeous Cosmetics to apply it. So I'm gonna swirl the product, or swirl the brush in the product, tap out any excess, and then just apply it on the apples of my cheeks. It looks like she has just like a subtle little kind of warm highlighter right here, so I'm gonna use one of my favorites, Flicker from OCC Cosmetics. I've used this in so many videos. I love it as an eyeshadow, as a highlighter. You can do a million different things with it. So gonna grab a clean, fluffy brush and then take a little bit of product and just put it in the lid. Whenever you're using these like crazy finely milled pigments, it's best to get product in the lid as opposed to just dipping your brush straight in there, because it can just get messy. So tapping out any excess, and then just gonna do a little bit of this. Oh yeah. Hello, highlight. And you can just dab a little up there if you want to get crazy, and then I'm just gonna blend it in a little bit more, so it's just a little bit more subtle. So cheeks are highlighty and fun. Actually, I'm gonna add a little more pop of like a peach color. This is from Gorgeous Cosmetics and it's called Apples. And I'm just gonna take this little guy that I love and then tap out any excess. I want just like a little bit more of a peach pop. Tiny bit. Okay, let's do some lips. So I chose this Edward Bess, it's kind of just a regular nude lip color. It's called Nude Lotus, and I'm gonna add a couple more things on there too. First, I'm gonna put this on. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. I just wanna eat it. And then to kind of like shimmer it up, I'm gonna use my Chanel gloss, and this one is Sunset Gold. And it just adds a nice gold shimmer to it. I think it looks really pretty. Now, instead of powder, what I'm gonna do to get rid of any excess oil is just grab some green tea blotting paper from NYX. So if you feel like you've got a lot on your skin already and you don't wanna add another layer of powder, you can just grab some blotting paper and then just press them into your face, and you'll see it'll take off so much oil, but it won't mess up your makeup. It'll keep everything looking the same, except bye-bye oil. How great are these things? Bye-bye oil. See ya. All right, team. Set that aside. I'm gonna throw that away later. And that is it for my Ariana Grande inspired makeup tutorial. I hope you guys like it, and stay tuned because I have a Selena Gomez look coming up for you guys. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, sending you a big fat hug and a kiss, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!